Hey guys, I'm back with another video, and I'm sorry that my energy is like so low, but it's really late and I'm really tired, so please bear with me. Anywho, this video is basically, obviously you can tell from the title of the video that it's not necessarily a good video as far as good news, but I just wanted to tell you all about this because one, I cover my hair journey on this channel, so I figured this kind of has to relate to my hair journey. So I figured I would go ahead and tell y'all because, you know, if ever I'm doing a video and you notice, you know, something going on with my scalp or, you know, the hairline, then you'll wonder like, oh, what's that? And so I'm just going to go ahead and get it out there and tell you so you don't have to ask. Basically, a couple weeks ago, maybe like, I want to say maybe like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I think I'd washed my hair or something, and I got out the shower and I was parting it, getting ready to style it. I looked at my scalp and I noticed that there was a bald patch. Where I parted my hair. And the crazy thing is, normally, since I've been natural, I wear my hair, I usually do not part it down the middle when I'm wearing my wash and goes, just because, I don't know, it just looks so strange at the current length that I'm at. So I always part it on either the left or the right, but lately I've been mostly doing it on the left. So all this time that I've been parting it, I never noticed, well, I don't know when that bald spot got there, but I know that I never noticed it until a few weeks ago, simply because I never really just parted my hair in that area. I don't think it was there for very long, but anywho, the point that I'm trying to get to is that I noticed this bald spot when I parted my hair, and I parted it in a little bit of a different spot. It was still on the side, but I parted it like maybe an inch over from what I would normally part it. And I saw it and I was like, okay, this is crazy, you know, there's a bald spot there. I've never had a bald spot in my life, never had thin hair in my life, never dealt with any hair loss issues, like, ever. So I was kind of freaked out about it. You know, called my mom and she was like, oh, you know, maybe it's just, you know, whatever, temporary stress, sometimes the hair just falls out. And then I thought, well, maybe it all just, you know, I had some shedding and it all just so happened to shed out of the same spot. So I decided to give it a few weeks and just kind of, you know, not worry about it and just kind of monitor the area. It wasn't itching or anything like that, so I figured it wasn't like anything disgusting like a fungus or a ringworm, which I've never had any of those, so I don't know what they would be like, but I figured it wasn't like that. So anywho, I let a couple weeks go by. The day that I washed, like 3 days ago, the day that I flat ironed my hair, I washed my hair and got ready for the day, and I had a wash and go that morning. And I parted my hair down the middle that one time because I was going to get under the dryer and do a deep conditioning treatment, and I had my hair in 2 pigtails. I mean, that was the first time I parted my hair down the middle in a long time, and I noticed that there was another bald spot, like right here, you know, in my middle of my part. And I was like, okay, yeah, this is really freaking me out. I have to go to a doctor. Something is not right. So basically, I called and made an appointment with my dermatologist. He saw me this morning, which was 2 days after I noticed the second bald spot. 2 or 3 days. I'll put it down here, whatever. Basically, a few days after I noticed the bald spot, he took me in this morning and basically confirmed that it wasn't like a ringworm or anything like that, because it just wasn't. Basically, he said that the bald spots are alopecia and that that they were caused by stress. Basically, that's what he told me. So he said that the hair will grow back. It probably might take a little bit of a while, but he gave me some steroid shots in my scalp in the little bald areas, and he gave me a prescription for some cream to rub on them twice a day, every day, and then I have to go back again and see him, I think in a month, and go get the shots all over again. So he said over time the hair should grow back. But yeah. So basically the alopecia thing is not, I mean, I don't know really much about it, but basically it seems like it was triggered by too much stress in my life. But basically he told me that the hair will grow back. It should grow back anyway. And there's no real way to stop it other than to stop stressing out. So I'm going to probably try to work on reducing my stress level, and I've already kind of started working on that. Like lately I've been trying to cut down on things that stress me out, cut down on people who stress me out. So, you know, I'm also about to have to just let some more negative people out of my life, and let it be what it is. So I don't know if you guys have any stress relief techniques you want to share with me other than working out. I don't know, maybe you can give me some feedback on things I can do to keep the stress levels down, because I do not want to be bald. Bald is not sexy. I mean, maybe some people can be bald and sexy, but for me personally, I do not prefer to be bald. And I'm really worried because I don't know if I have any additional ones in my hair. I'm going to make sure my husband, he's going to go through my hair and just part it and kind of look at my scalp and examine it and see if I have any additional spots that I cannot see, because if I weren't able to part my hair and look in the mirror, I wouldn't even know those spots were there. So thankfully I was able to see them, and there's no telling if there's any more. So yeah, I hope there's not any more. Keeping my fingers crossed. But we're going to go through probably tonight or tomorrow and look and see if there are any additional ones anywhere else. Okay, let me backtrack. At first I thought maybe, okay, it could be, part of it could be from PCOS, because one of the symptoms is hair thinning. But when I told that to my dermatologist today, he told me that basically with PCOS, the hair would be, like I said, it would be thinning. It wouldn't be bald patches. So he said it's not from the PCOS, it has to be from stress. So, and the sad part is I think a lot of the stress was brought on by the PCOS, because pretty much ever since I got that diagnosis, I've been like really worried about it. And it's pretty stressful to have to think about the life changes you have to make, what the future could be like, your diet having to change, and it's been kind of like a roller coaster. So I do think that contributed a lot to the stress factor, and I'm hoping that I can get a handle on it, because I don't care to be having any additional bald spots pop up. So if you know of any stress releasing methods, please let me know and keep it clean, okay? Anywho, that's pretty much all I want to do, was just share this with y'all, just because, I know if I'm going to be doing any other hair videos in the future and I part my hair or something and y'all are like, oh, what's up with that spot? Now you know. And that's pretty much the reason why I flat ironed my hair, because once I saw that bald spot, I was like, I need to get to a doctor for that second bald spot. So that night, I washed my hair, blow dried it, and flat ironed it, so that basically when I went to the doctor, it would be easier for him to get through my scalp. That's why I flat ironed it. But other than that, I don't have any new updates on it, but I will, or any other information. But I will keep y'all updated in the future as far as like if I find any additional ones, and how the hair is growing back in. And if anybody else has ever dealt with this and you have any tips, please let me know as far as growing the hair back. Yeah, that would be great. So let me go ahead and stop talking and show you these spots. Since I've spent all this time talking about it, might as well show it to you. Okay. Exhibit A. If you can see right there, that's it. This is the one that I found like a couple days ago. It's not that big, but my concern is that it could get bigger. Like more hair around the area could fall out. I don't know. I mean, I think most people, when they look at it, they would not notice, because when I part my hair down the middle like this, I mean, it's there, but it's not just like huge, you know what I mean? But it is definitely there. So yeah. I don't think I'll be wearing my hair parted down the middle very much, even though I did wear it parted down the middle earlier today. But yeah. And let me show you the second one. Alright, so here is the second one. If you notice, it is right there. Basically, this is how I had my hair parted when I noticed that something just was not right with that spot. And if I move this hair down like that, I mean, you can see it. It's pretty big. So this is the bigger one. But yeah, so those are my spots, and like I said before, I will keep you guys updated on the progress or on the process, whatever, of growing those areas back. So stay tuned for updates on that. And like I said, if you have any feedback or suggestions about how to deal with growing these spots back, or how to just deal with this in general, then give me some feedback below. And like I said, yeah, it's really kind of stressful, and this is even more stressful. So it's kind of like I'm hoping I can de-stress so that I do not lose more hair and so the spots don't get bigger. But that's pretty much it, guys. So thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more updates, and I'll see you guys in another video. Take care.